have 3 Scout leaders with me, and that's Isla, Louise Marshall, Ben Knowles and Erik Barrow. Now, they are here from the UK, and they've been visiting the province of Malaga. So we've got them in to find out what they've thought about it and why they're here, and some of the expeditions that they've already been on. Good afternoon, all of you.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Ben and Erik and Isla. That's it, Isla. Yes, you've been here since the 10th of April. And you've been exploring the area, and this is at the hands of a couple of Scout leaders here in the Fuengirola area, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Now, how did you come to be here?
We doing our Explorer Belt challenge. It's a challenge. We just decided to come to Spain, nice and hot, hopefully before it got too hot in the summer.
Okay, so you actually chose Malaga as opposed to somewhere else?
Yeah, it was a bit of a joint decision, wasn't it, to come to Spain and other places.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. And have you been with Scouts a long time, all of you? Have you been there since you were young?
When I was 6.
When you were 6. So you thoroughly enjoyed it, haven't you?
Yeah.
And yourself, Erik?
Yeah, I've been in Scouts since I was 6 as well now, so 15 and a half years.
So are you two from the same area? Or?
We're close by, but in the same county, but different districts.
About 6 months or so ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and yourself?
I've been in Scouts since I was 16 and I'm never going to leave.
You absolutely love it.
Yes.
What do you like best about it?
The opportunities that we get to go out and do a lot more activities and helping out young people that
Giving
a lot
them
of people
confidence.
our age wouldn't get to do normally.
Yeah. So you're helping people and giving them confidence to come out of themselves. And
giving them the same experience and chances that you got.
Okay. Well, all of you have done quite a lot of things between you, but first of all, let's find out what you've been doing in the Malaga area. Where have you been? Where have you been taken?
We started off in Malaga, and obviously went to meet the local Scouts over in Fuengirola because they'd got in contact with Isla via her email.
Yeah. I mean, we've got here on the screen a few of the areas where you've been.
Yeah, that's the Isla Fuengirola Scout group there. We spent an evening with them discussing Spanish culture and trying to find out more about how they run their Scout group.
And is it different from... this looks familiar.
It's out and about.
Exploring. Yeah. And is it different? Is it very different from the way you run things?
Yeah.
Can you learn from each other?
Yeah, there's a few differences because they sort of a bit different to meeting in the UK because they're British Scouts overseas, so they don't have their own hall. They have to sort of hire somewhere. Whereas in the UK, we all tend to have our own Scout huts. Each group has their own area which they maintain.
Okay, so a few differences there. And I did interrupt you, Ben. You were telling us about where you'd been.
We started in Malaga, to then off to Granada by bus, and then finally over to Seville. And we got back, was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
And all the days have merged into one.
Yeah. We've done so much, it's hard to recall everything that we've done.
It's been, what, 4 days we've been here?
So you've packed everything. And what were you doing in Granada?
Exploring most of the attractions there in history. So we went around the Alhambra. That was really good.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really dramatic.
Got some amazing photos.
Yeah. And lots of history.
Yes, yes, with the Moorish culture.
That's right. And how it still influences in some ways the area. Yeah. And in Malaga, where did you visit?
We went to the castle, top of the hill, the old castle, and the cathedral.
Yeah.
Boring.
We've been so boring.
One in every
each
place.
city.
Yes. And I believe you've been enjoying the local cuisine, the tapas, trying out all different food.
Yes, it's good. Free tapas in Granada.
Any favourites there? Any favourite types of tapa dishes in your mind?
No particular favourites.
Just
Every time we got a drink, we got given a different dish.
They're all delicious.
So they're all nice.
Oh, that's good. And do you have a particular memory of your visit, something that stands out? Start with you, Ben.
Me, I quite enjoyed having dinner atop the plaza, Parasol up in Seville. It's quite different at night, view across the city.
Yeah, with all all the different lights.
All the different lights. And
architecture.
You can see everything from up there.
And yourself?
When we took a rowing boat out around Plaza de España, that was really nice, a good way of seeing it and great fun.
That, yeah. And you, Erik?
Which
you're on the screen at the moment.
I suppose Plaza and the Parasol, but also at the top of Granada there was a very nice viewpoint that we were taken up to before we went to watch a show, which looked across the Alhambra and the whole of Granada, and all the lights on at night.
Okay,
so it's quite nice.
Now, I believe you've all travelled before to different countries. One of the countries you've been to is Finland. And this is for scouting activities, is it?
Yeah, it was. It was Rover Way, which is a meet-up of European scouts between 16 and 22. Bit like a jamboree, but just different age ranges and only for Europe.
Okay. And you two have been to Kilimanjaro, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, tell us what you were doing and why.
We went with Kent Scouts on an expedition up Kilimanjaro, and as our whole group, I think there was about 20 of us, 21 of us, and between us we raised £16,000 altogether for charity. So
that's excellent.
Rewarding.
Yeah, very rewarding and a wonderful experience, I would imagine. Anything that stands out with that? Besides the fact that you raised all that money.
Sorry?
Was there anything that stood out in that expedition?
The views.
Yeah.
The views.
Yeah, and wonderful views.
Yeah, meet the people that we got to meet in our own county while we were away. So.
Okay, and you've also been to Sweden and you're going to Japan for the Jamboree there as well?
Yes, every 4 years there's a World Scout Jamboree, which is held in different countries. So the last one was in Sweden. I went and worked as part of the Jamboree team to help sort of deliver some of the sessions, and I'm going to Japan as planning team, so I'll be helping organise and run some of the stuff over there. Okay.
Have you been well looked after over here?
Very.
Very well looked after.
Very, by both Spanish scout groups and the Fuengirola scout group.
Yeah, oh, that's good. I bet it was interesting to meet the Spanish scout groups as well.
Yes, they had a lot of differences, especially with the uniform, and they were very colourful. And we sat through Palm Sunday Mass with them and played a few games and learnt a few songs. And they showed us how to make paella.
Oh, did they? They showed you how to make paella?
Yes, we'll be making that when we get back.
So you enjoyed that part. It's great to get to know other people's culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sort of makes life more interesting. And I suppose when you've been visiting all these different countries, you've been trying out the different cuisine and finding out about really what makes that country tick.
And a few words in the language every so often we pick up a few.
Tick a few words off for each one. Okay, well, I do know that you're catching a flight very soon today back to your own country, and I'm presuming that you'll be looking forward sometime to coming back and visiting us.
We already have plans.
Oh, you have? That's wonderful. Yes. That's wonderful. Is that for the summer or?
Later on this year, we'll be back to meet Fuengirola Scouts and hopefully go to Gibraltar for a camp.
Okay. Well, wish you all the best with that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, all of you. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay.
Cheers.
Yeah. And we're now going to hear from Julia De Vere from the Pad Animal Rescue Charity. It's an interview that was put out last week, but they do have a very important activity that's happening on the 27th of April, and it's their Spring Fair. So we thought you would like reminding about that. And we'll be back at the same time tomorrow on Mijas International and Radio Mijas 107.7 FM. Hasta mañana.